What's up, Trad Nation? This is
Breaking Trad.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Breaking Trad. I'm Alan.
And I'm just a man that likes to be in the woods with his bow.
But what's your name, man?
Oh, Matt.
I'm sorry, I got distracted me.
She thought I was going into a story.
I know, I was like, what? I'm Amanda.
And I'm Brittany.
And we're back at it again. All four of us here together having a good time, enjoying each other's company and doing a podcast.
I did that wrong. And I'm Brittany.
You did that wrong?
I did.
What did you say?
She was just like,
And
I'm
I'm
Brittany. She
You're
Eeyored it.
I'm Brittany.
My bad.
So we're getting geared up now. We've there's several shoots in the works. Well, I know one big one that we're looking forward to in the next 2 weeks, I guess, once this podcast airs. But we're not going to take anything away from our guests in regards to where we're headed and what we're doing because they got something big going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we just got back from Ohio and we've been to an ASA shoot recently, and everybody seemed to fare fairly well. Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
classic.
BHASA.
BHASA.
Mhm.
Huh? In the
In the
class?
Say that 5 times fast.
BHASA, BHA. Yeah. Oh, yeah. In the classic. Let's not forget about
Yeah,
the classic.
definitely
Classic
don't
was
forget about the
was a
classic.
blast. But today we have a couple of guests that are from the.
One's returning guest.
Yeah, one's a returning guest. That's right. Because you can see her in the Ohio episode that is due to drop
In the
2
past.
weeks in the past. But,
Hopefully you've seen her now.
Right. And but they both help run the trad aspect and I'm probably gonna botch it again.
Katawi.
Katawi Archery Range in Noblesville, Indiana. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Fort and Miss Mandy Boggs. Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey, how about you? Good. I'm fat and happy.
Fat and happy?
Sounds like the rest of us.
Well, I'm just fat. No, but so John, you guys do the trad aspect of Katawi. Got it. Boom. Killed it. And John, you are the pro staff coordinator for Three Rivers Archery Supply. And Mandy,
She drew the short straw.
she enjoys helping you.
Joy would be a strong word.
But I guess we get this party started and kick it off. Yeah.
Sure.
How did you guys get started in the sport of traditional archery?
I'll let John go first. Well, I have no idea. I was a kid in single digits and begged my parents for a recurve bow when I was just a little tyke. And I've never stopped shooting. And I've been doing this for 50-some years, as far as I can tell.
Wow. 50 years, huh?
You remember what that bow was by chance?
Yeah, I still have it.
Wow.
It's it's a little yellow fiberglass bow with a red handle. That's all I can tell you.
Oh.
Yeah.
We hope our nephew is that way. He loves it.
Yeah. I nobody in my family shot. I had a couple of neighbors that shot. I was probably 13 or 14 before I got any training from anybody.
So you just started on your own. Yeah. I mean, you just.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. Fred Bear was my hero.
There you go.
We hear that a lot.
Yeah. That's where my book reports went.
Awesome.
A lot of them. So, yeah.
Just in it. What about you, Mandy? How'd you get started?
Actually, 6th grade PE class. You take the first shot, you get a bullseye, and you're kind of hooked after that.
Mhm.
I didn't pick a bow up again, though, for years. I had a compound for a little bit, but always wanted a recurve. And so when Katabi opened 5 minutes from my house, and I knew the owner, went down there and met John. That was in 2015. So that's the first time I got a recurve, and kind of took off from there.
Wow. Awesome.
I do have a little family history of bows. Found out later that my mom's uncle used to make bows in Noblesville from 57 to 62.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah. So found that out after I started shooting.
Did you manage to get any of them?
I do. I have 3 of them.
Of your granddad's bow?
Yep. Yeah. So it's they're going to go on my wall. I'm waiting on a bow rack, and then I'm going to be hanging those on my wall.
Sweet. Somebody get in touch with Aaron Lewis.
Wow.
So instead of Aaron Lewis, instead of Granddaddy's gun, we get Granddaddy's bow. I mean, he wrote that song. Follow me now.
Yeah, I'm following you now because I was like, oh, well, like guest.
I know. I was like, who's Aaron Lewis?
Amanda.
But no, that's really cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I would love to have that if that was the case for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was pretty cool. And I actually found out the other day that my mom's aunt, my sister and I'm a twin. We were born on her birthday, so she thought that was the coolest thing ever when we were growing up. And but she passed away when we were young. She actually used to shoot back in the day, and was ranked #1 freestyle in Indiana.
Wow.
So when did you find out?
Never knew it.
When did
never
you find
knew it.
out about it?
I found out the Friday before I left for Ohio.
Oh, wow.
I ran into my mom's cousin at Walmart.
Oh, goodness.
That's where you have all the small family reunions.
It
is
is.
Walmart.
We stood in the buggy dock area for about an hour one night talking with Matt's aunt.
Yep.
So tell us a little bit about how Hoosier Traditional Archers got started.
Well, we're a couple of shop rats. You know, there's about 3 or 4 of us that have no other life besides going out to the shop every free minute and hanging out. And it was winter and snowing and bad. And I told Mandy I had a great idea. I have a lot of great ideas. And I said, we need to start a traditional archery club. So we set a clipboard out and wrote Traditional Archery Club across the top of it. And then had people, every time somebody come in with recurve, we had them sign their name on that clipboard. And, it grew from there. Mandy started a Facebook page, and 665 people later, we're still growing.
That's awesome.
That's really good.
That's more than a few.
Yeah.
What year did y'all start?
When?
What year was it? Like what?
It was 20.
Late 2015.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't even have a name for like a year.
Wow, that's a lot of people. It seems like a lot of time, but it's really not when you think about how long some archery clubs have been around. That's pretty good.
Some come and go because of their members. And you guys are holding strong at what'd you say, 615?
665.
Wow.
665.
That's
Pretty
awesome.
good.
I know so I know why Mandy helps you now. Because that's a lot of
He doesn't
phone
know how to
numbers
use a
and
computer.
emails. Yeah. I'd be lost for sure.
I'm the wrong generation.
Don't worry, I'm not savvy either. I have to make Brittany help me. I need to fix my emails, and I'm gonna have to wait till she's around to reinstall them once I delete them because I don't know how.
We just want to shoot our bows is all we want.
Yeah, like just let me shoot my bow. It's a lot simpler than anything else. So, but tell us a little bit about how y'all got hooked up with Jonathan Karch and were able to kind of become pro staff coordinators and get the team members and do all that y'all do with Three Rivers.
Well, I've known Jonathan for several years, and I shot for Bear Archery. I was a VIP shooter for Bear Archery for about 6 years. And in 2012, I won the world down there in Pappy's. And Jonathan's asked me, I don't know, 24 times if I want to take a bow home. And I kept telling him, nah, I said, I'm living my dream here, shooting a custom Kodiak for a bear. And finally, we was at West Virginia 3 years ago, and we was eating breakfast, and we was meeting with Jonathan because he wanted Mandy to shoot for him. So I explained the situation to Mandy, and once again, she was quite nervous when we sat down for breakfast. And we were talking about Mandy shooting for him, and man, all of a sudden he just got this bright look on his face, and he said, "I'd like to start a team." And he said, "I want you to run it." And at the time, I was in a transition, and I thought, I was not worried about shooting and winning like I used to be, and I was more into the promotion and retail side and coaching. And I said, "Man, that sounds like an opportunity." So, a couple of days later, I called him up and said, "We'll do it."
There you go.
Yeah. And like I said, the rest is history now. This is year number 3 for the team. We've had a lot of good shooters on it and a lot of interesting people.
Yeah.
What's the team at now?
18 shooters.
18 shooters.
Pretty
Can you
good.
kind of give us an idea of like locations? Not specific addresses.
Yeah, no. Well, you guys are Alabama. We got John Solons
Yeah.
down in that area. Well, you've got Mike Brazil. We have John Daly. He's in Carolinas. We got Michael Davenport. He's in Illinois. We have Steve Oakley, and he's in Michigan. Trey Artez is in Wisconsin. Then we have Alpecos, Ohio. We have
Got Miss
there's
Layla,
Chad,
Mississippi.
Chad Secra.
Mm-hmm.
He's in Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Cool.
I love it. I love seeing all the jerseys. Like, they're all these shoots. Like, we'll run into people, not knowing that they're coming at some of the shoots we go to. But I love seeing all the stuff on Facebook and all the different people and all the shoots that they're able to get. Like, such a wide range of people, and they're all able to go to all the different shoots. So, like, we might not be able to go to the really far north shoots, but
Yeah.
I see them up there representing. So it's pretty awesome.
So this is Go ahead.
We're pretty blessed around here. We have you can shoot 3D in a couple different places on any given weekend.
That's
Wow.
great.
There's a mom and pop shoot or a tournament almost every weekend
Cool.
It's good. I think
up here in the summer.
May is our slowest month, it looked like, calendar wise from Alabama shoots anyway.
Once June starts rolling around,
Yeah.
we'll be
June will be
going
back
90 miles
at
an hour.
it.
Yep. Well, so I know you. So.
I wondered if you heard that.
So, you guys just wrapped up the third leg of the Indiana Triple Crown, yeah?
Yeah. Next weekend is the 4th leg, and we give out the buckles. So, we were running on 3, and then there was people that couldn't make one, or you have a really lousy day.
Yeah.
So we expanded it,
So
and that give people a chance to make up for it.
Yeah.
understood. Well, you guys are killing it. You and Mandy both. I looked up the scores earlier. Can I say them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, mine's pretty bad.
Come on. Well, I will say
I don't practice like I used to.
I will say Mandy's whooping you, but I'm sure she gives you enough.
I've come a long way this last year.
But John, you're running a 621, and Mandy, you're running like a 723 with did I read this right? I didn't write it down, but I thought, is that 11? Like
Yeah,
12s?
11. Yeah, 11s. Yeah, we
Wow.
go off the IBO scores, so that's 11s.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's insane. But you guys both top of the food chain in both your classes, men and women's recurve, yeah?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
So how did that happen? Like kind of give us an idea, like how did it play out for you 1 through 3?
Well, it was cold up here for the first one.
I
It
bet.
was miserable cold, and we survived that. And then the second one, it was in Bloomington, which is about 45 minutes south of Indy.
No, first one was Bloomington, second was Branchville.
Yeah, first, and then the Branchville shoot was a lot better weather. It was cool, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Branchville's probably the most beautiful 3D shoot in the state of Indiana.
Branchville.
They got limestone cliffs. You can actually see the burnt limestone from where the Indians had fires back in under the overhangs on the limestone.
Oh, that's cool.
They find Indian relics up there all the time, knives, broken arrowheads, and just flakes from where they made arrowheads.
Awesome.
And then probably the hilliest one we just completed last weekend. It's Lowry fishing game down by Friendship. It's towards the Ohio line, and now we're ready for our place.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well, you that's a great segue, John. I appreciate that.
Okay, so bringing that into
While we have you here.
Right,
to
exactly.
what we're doing here. May 27th, the Hoosier Traditional Archers is going to be hosting the TAS 8th Annual 3D Bowhunter World Championship. So tell us a little bit about someone who's never been there, what they can expect, how many targets, how much, what time the range is going to be open, when the cards need to be turned in, and what time you're doing ceremonies.
Let's say we start off Friday morning at registration starts off at 9:00,
Mhm.
and we'll run till about 3. We start the shoot downs and fun stuff. Then we have a stump shoot challenge at 3 p.m. and then the shoot off at 5. And then after the sun goes down, we're going to have a cocoon shoot. We'll be using flashlights, shooting in the dark. Then Saturday we'll start out at 8:00. Registration opens, and then the registration will end at 3 p.m. And you've got to have your scorecards turned in by 5, and that will be the qualifier to make the shoot down on Sunday. We'll be taking the top 10 scores from each class, and we'll have the youth boy unlimited bow hunter at 5:30, youth girl unlimited bow hunter at 5:45, male ultimate bow hunter at 6, female ultimate bow hunter at 6:30. So that'll be running off your scores that you turned in.
Is it a multi-round, or is it just like a single round deal, or is it like where first round would qualify you for the shoot down?
Yeah, that'll qualify you for the shoot down. Then we have the adult team shoot off at 6 p.m. also.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we'll shoot 6 animals set up so everybody can stand and watch, make it an entertainment thing.
So all those shoot offs are based off of the initial 40 that you shoot Friday, Saturday.
Gotcha. That's we love the shoot offs. Those are the fun parts.
You guys gonna have any cameras or anything set up?
No, but we could have somebody holding a cell phone.
That works.
Yeah.
I just want to see
Yeah.
it.
in case
We might be able to do Facebook Live or something.
There you
We'll
go.
see.
we're still not don't count us out yet. We might make it.
To where? To Taz?
Yeah.
Taz World?
I mean, I'm just saying, me and Brittany didn't say no. We just said we don't know.
Hey, you know what? Whatever. You just tell me when and where, and I'll get in the car and go.
Can somebody get
I like that. That's what I do. I'm like, where are we going now? Who's driving me?
I mean, I would love to. Like, I was a little disappointed that that everything kind of dried up, or everything around us has dried up a little bit until June. Like,
All the big
I wanted to
shoots are
get
so
back out
far.
there, get back out there and shoot some more and meet everybody and see everybody.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I agree. We like to have
Thank you.
one weekend where we just don't do a whole lot, And then we're like, okay, I'm done. I'm over this.
Where are we
get back
shoot.
into this?
Last weekend was supposed to be our off weekend, and we all decided last minute to go to the ASA qualifier.
Yeah.
We were like, we're not going. We're not doing it. And then we're like, okay,
So
we're going.
So then again, don't count us out because we might be coming.
Well, if you come up here, I'll volunteer you. You can stay at Mandy's house.
Okay.
Yeah, you're more than welcome. It's 5 minutes up the road from the shop. So
Well, thanks.
Well, that takes care of board. Now we just gotta figure out how to get there.
Now we just gonna have to take a loan out for the gas.
I know.
Right.
Kidding. Speaking of, like, I'm just curious, what is y'all's gas price right now?
Oh
Because
yeah.
we looked at the gas pump at well, it's about 25-ish, 30 minutes up the high or down the highway, but it kind of shocked me a little bit.
Yeah, it was gross.
Like shell shock.
We're running about somewhere around 440, 435.
Ew.
Oh
No,
man,
yeah,
I'm
that's
not.
worse.
I'm not. Yeah, that was 408, and I thought I was gonna throw up.
oh wow.
Yeah, that's rough.
And here I was thinking it was going down, and all
It
of a sudden
did,
shot
and
back up.
they lied. They tricked us.
Yeah, it was. It was just a decoy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, so guys, where was I at? I'm trying to divert the
Alan-
conversation off of gas prices.
Alan lost his
Alan
face.
is saying to the Breaking Drag community, if anybody would like to sponsor our gas trip to Indiana.
Find us on Patreon at Breaking Trad.
Well, I do have a question. We like to ask this of all our guests. If there's somebody that's new that's getting into traditional archery, what is something that each of you would tell them would be the best way to start, or something, a way to get started?
I got this one. So the one thing John taught me when he first started coaching me, and I tell all our kids on our kids team this, do not be afraid to go to competition. And a lot of people are scared to do it before they actually learn to shoot the bow. Go and shoot it, because then you're learning how to go to a competition while you're trying to shoot the bow.
Mhm.
You don't, because once you learn to shoot the bow, then you have to learn how a competition works.
Right.
So if you really want to compete, just go for it. Do not be afraid. My first ASA shoot, I scored a 20.
Oh man,
No joke.
Those are hard.
20
though.
points.
Those are
So,
really hard for a typical.
I tell our kids that all the time. Do not be afraid to just go shoot a shoot.
Yeah.
Just
You're not going to look dumb.
Yeah,
just go.
That's a really good tip, because I mean it's kind of intimidating, but you really shouldn't be intimidated. The only way to know is to go.
Right.
Right.
Hey,
And then by the time you learn how to shoot the bow and you feel confident with the bow, you already know how a tournament works.
Yeah, and you're
You
not
know how to
nervous.
score. You know how, you know what you're looking at. You know how it works. So,
I think that needs to be a bumper sticker, though.
Just
right?
go.
The only way to know is to go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That works.
T-shirts.
My other one is sometimes you got to go back to basics.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, start
that is
from zero.
always
Yeah.
true.
That one's really hard for me, but it's hard to let go of things that you know.
Yeah.
I wonder if
And
we
just
could get
start
sued
back.
by Nike if we did a just shoot it sticker instead of
I
just
don't
do
think
it.
so. As long as we don't take the swoosh, probably be fine.
Well, guys, I guess we're getting close to the end. We just sent you a text message, John. I hope you read it. Did you read it?
No, I haven't.
It came from me.
It
If you'll just read that. real
It
quick.
came from Brittany, but if you'll just read that real quick and give me I got it. Anyhow, we running through, like, I think we're right at time and all, and so I guess we're gonna call it and let you guys go. But everybody, like, if you're close or if you're around Indiana at the Katawi Archery Range, and you want to participate, just like Mandy said, just go to the
Just
TAS
show
World
up.
Champion.
Yeah.
And can we also put a plug in for our Hoosier Traditional Archers State Championship?
Oh
State
yeah,
champ.
absolutely.
Yes.
For
July
sure.
1st through the 3rd.
First through the third.
First of the
So our club actually hosts a whole state championship, and the flyer will be out on our page and everything.
Yeah, I need to
Sweet.
snag it off your page and share it to our page.
have you got it on
That
there
would be
yet?
perfect.
Yeah,
Have you-
and then if there's anything else that you guys want to share,
yeah, is
Yeah.
there?
feel free.
Send it over. We'll
And we
send
can
it
send it to you.
Yeah.
Cool, for sure. Yeah. And so you guys are on Facebook at Hoosier Traditional Archers, right? And then
Yep.
you got your personal accounts and everything. Yeah. So John Ford on Facebook, Mandy Boggs. Are you guys on InstaFace?
Instagram, yep.
Awesome. Oh, I just
Okay,
hit
Grandpa.
the table. But check them out, yeah, because they're heck of good people, and then they can also shoot. So look them up and follow whatever you do. But guys, I guess that's it.
Cool.
All righty.
All right. We'll see y'all next time.
Yep. Bye, guys.
All right, Trad Nation. It's time for our list of shoots. All right. So to start off, it's going to be Traditional Bow Hunters of Georgia 2022 Dan Quillen Memorial State Shoot Rendezvous. May 21st and 22nd, hosted by Deer Creek Traditional Bow Club, 184 Bobby Floyd Road in Forsyth, Georgia. They will have free camping with room for RVs, coon shoot Friday at dark, novelty shoots with prizes. Shooting starts on Saturday for the main range, I think Saturday at 8 a.m.
And that same weekend here in Coleman, Alabama, here as in Alabama. In Coleman, we don't live in Coleman. We've got the Bow Up Against Breast Cancer. It's May 21st and the 22nd. It's for a great cause. They raise a lot of money for the Breast Cancer Foundation here in Alabama. So come on out and join us.
All right. Then we have the Southern Traditional Archery Association, Saturday, May 21st, Sunday, May 22nd. That one's held in Enid Lake, Mississippi. It's all trad, shoot. It's a great place to go. It's really pretty, right on the lake.
Don't forget your bug spray.
Yes. They got some ticks. Lots of them.
And it's a beautiful campground. So, bring
It's
a
just
camper.
Get that deep woods off.
Yeah.
It's Mississippi. They're deep woods.
Yeah, definitely. And then we've got the World Championship at Hoosier Traditional Archery, May 28th and 30th. That is this shoot that we just told you all about. This whole episode was in reference to that one. And one thing that they did leave out was that there will be camping on the ground, elevated fire only, nothing on the ground for fires, and free primitive camping. That is to include tents and RVs.
Yeah. It's all primitive there, but they said there is room for RVs. So you're more than welcome to go stay. All right. And then we have June 3rd, 4th, and 5th, the Howard Hill Classic. Woohoo. Yay. That one's held in Tanny Hill State Park, McCalla, Alabama. It's going to be a Friday, Saturday, Sunday shoot, longbow, recurve, self bows, men and women's divisions, youth, cubs, juniors. They're going to have so many shoot downs on Saturday. So you got men and women's longbow, men and women's recurve. There's going to be a self bow shoot down as well. I think they're even doing a seniors and super seniors shoot down. And then Rhonda's Luck of the Draw. Can't forget that. That one's fun. So if you didn't make it into those shoot downs, you can throw your name in the hat and try to win you a bow, because I think they're giving away some bows.
Yep. Bow is first prize with some money, and then second prize is some money, and third place is a little less money, but
it's money. I think it's a total of 5 championship shoot downs. So y'all don't want to miss that. It's going to be a great time. And if you're there, come find us. Come say hello.
We will have a tent and a camper with a tent, and
usually by the bathhouse. You'll see us.
Come find us. All right. And that same weekend in North Dakota, Bismarck to be exact, they are going to have a Reinhardt 100. It's at Bismarck Shields and Nishu Bowman, again in Bismarck, North Dakota.
All right. June 4th and 5th, Chippewa Bow Hunters. That's Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. I think we've shared that flyer on our Facebook page. So if you want more information, you can go find it on there.
And June 11th and the 12th, the 31st Annual Rapids Archers Traditional Coon Shoot in Rapids, Minnesota.
All right. And the same weekend, June 11th, there will be a fun shoot.
I think I said that wrong.
What?
I said traditional coon shoot. It's a traditional shoot in Coon Rapids, Minnesota. Whoops.
I mean, some of these do have coon shoots, so it'll
True.
be fun.
All right, Minnesota, get ready.
All right. So June 11th, there will be a fun shoot competition in Harrodsburg, Kentucky, with our friends at the Kentucky Traditional Bow Hunters Association. Very pretty place up there. Go check them out if you're around that area.
And again, that weekend, June 11th and 12th, the IBO Southern Traditional Championship hosted by our friends, the Panhandler Bow Hunter guys.
Panhandlers. I love her.
Oh, man. We're going to try that again. June 11th and 12th, IBO Southern Trad Championship hosted by the Panhandle Bow Hunters at Klondike Archery Park in Pensacola, Florida.
Woohoo. She did it. All right. And the last one I have on the list for this week is going to be another one at the Southern Traditional Archery Association. This one's for Saturday, Sunday, June 25th, 26th, Enid Lake, Mississippi. Great shoot. Like I said, it's a great place to go. It's really, really pretty. You'll have a blast if you can make it out there. Also, I am running low. I know there's a gap here from the 11th through the 25th. Somebody's got to have some shoots going on. I need them. So send them to me, please.
And I think that Enid Lake shoot is the
Is it the Catch a Dream?
Catch a Dream shoot. Yeah.
Yeah. I need to ask Kevin, make sure. Kevin Brown.
It's one of the two.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it's this one because there was the conflict with our Alabama shoot and that one.
Probably.
And because they were wanting everybody to show up for that one.
All right, everybody. Well, that's it. Thank you.
All right. So I got one for you guys. I know that you guys ended up tongue twisters, right? That's what you said. People should start sending you guys tongue twisters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do Peter Pepper.
Go ahead, Alan. We're
Do
waiting.
do Peter Pepper pick the pecker pickle peppers. Do it
Peter Popper picked a peck
5
of
times
pickled
fast.
peppers.
5 times fast.
Peter Popper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Popper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Picker
Peter, I can't. Oh, dang it.
He did what?
Pickered peppers.
Pickered peppers.
He pickered them peppers
Pickled
right up off the ground.
Peter Popper picked a peck of pickled peckers. Anyways, so I stepped out for a moment while they were doing the shoot, and then I come in and I get all this fun information about how how everything went. So I just thought we would try that. Is that all right with you guys?
Sure.
Okay. So I guess that's it. That's the last.
I mean, could you sing Mary Had a Little Lamb for us?
Mary. I actually heard this last night.
That's weird.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
Where were you at?
We were at the kids' high school concert or the kids' concert. That's one of the
And they
first
played
songs. that-
Mary Had a Little Lamb?
Yeah, they call it lamb chops. Mary had a little lamb.
Oh,
they did.
Little
like the one.
See, I just heard it last night. So anyhow,
Not
Mandy, you want to
working.
give it a shot? Are you ready?
What?
Peter Piper.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay.
What's
right.
the other one? Oh,
How much
many-
wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck
What
chuck
about seashells?
Sally sold.
Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
Yeah. Sally sells No. I can't even get the whole sentence
What
out.
about
the
you,
crap?
Matt?
But like the hedge bushes are blooming here, and it has to be. I can't even.
That's not a-
breathe.
That's not even a rhyme. What are you doing?
And I can't breathe.
So
Brittany's had to hear me blow my nose 1,000 times a day.
It's okay. I did it to them for how many? 13 weeks?
Yeah, I'm just like,
13.
I'm sorry.
oh, here we go. Springtime.
13
Yes.
weeks.
Whose turn is it? Well,
Well, first off, how about those people we interviewed? That was pretty good.
They
wasn't it?
were wonderful.
Yes.
yeah, John and Mandy, they were they're always a good group to talk to. Mandy's they give
Mandy plays shy, but she's. Not
but
shy.
that's the thing. Like, I don't think that that's the case at all. I think that
Maybe she's just reserved.
I think there's sometimes that she can be shy, but she seems to perform real well under pressure. it
She
looks like.
does.
We
I mean-
have
think you
to
just
be
have to
if
Did you
we're
force her
see
to do
her?
it. We
Did
just-
you
we
see her
forced her.
scores?
Yeah, they
Yeah, I
were
know.
phenomenal.
Under pressure.
She be kicking some
Do-do-do-do-do.
tails. Oh, I think she's going out for U.S. archery team.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I
She
was.
did say that.
I wish I could do it this year.
You could, but it's gonna make your days tight. But you could do it. We believe in
You
you.
driving?
No, I have to work.
See, I got to work too. Oh well, maybe in 2 years. I'll make plans to do it in 2 years.
Where's
Everybody, look out
the tryouts at?
In London, Kentucky.
in London, Kentucky.
It's a long way from Howard Hill.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
That's better than London and Kentucky.
You might can get you a private pilot.
By the way, speaking of this,
Is it London or Loudon?
I think it's London. Everybody-
Loudon,
Loudon's in
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Yeah, that's it.
London, Kentucky, Loudon, Tennessee.
What?
Getting loud in Tennessee.
Speaking of this, so the 3D World Championships are going to be held in Italy this year, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
And we have maintained on the Italian charts for Break and Trad podcasts since we had
Oh, it's because
Dwayne on.
it is because it's
Mhm.
like that. That's like some serious business.
Yeah.
over
I'm
there.
talking about like we've not dropped below 150 the whole time.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
shout out to you guys, and we appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Yes,
Thank
thank you
y'all.
guys. Anyone know how to say thank you in Italian?
Gracias. Ain't right?
No,
Uh,
that's Spanish.
Okay.
Grazie. Grazie.
Grazie. That's it. That's it. Because it's a variation of
It's very
Spanish.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So-
if that offends anybody, it was all Alan.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, you guys ready to wrap it up?
I guess.
Whose is it?
I think it's Manda's turn.
Go for it.
All right, Matt, roll that outro.
Guys, we're glad you could join us for this week's episode of Break and Trad. We hope you had as much fun as we did.
You can catch the show on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, Spotify, and wherever you get your podcasts.
You can contact us at breakingtradpodcast@gmail.com or on Facebook at BreakingTradAL and on Instagram at breaking_trad. And don't forget to check out our YouTube channel.
Remember to subscribe and follow us. That way you'll get notifications every time we drop a new episode.
Join us next week, and remember,
Make every shot count.